Hi guys, this is Noiser with another episode of School of Honor, the series where I share tips, tricks, tactics and knowledge that has helped me improve my game in For Honor. Today I'm going to talk about what you can do to turn a clear loss to a confident win. Of course, just watching this video won't make you win every game, but the topic for today is something that really have given me a method to learn from losses, and to win against opponents that outplayed me at first. Like in this game. At first I felt I had nothing against this guy, and I'm not saying he's especially skilled, I'm just saying he totally wrecked me in a way that made me feel I didn't stand a chance. In these situations it's easy to feel tempted to leave the lobby and find another opponent, but this is when you really have the opportunity to learn and to improve. After a clear 0-3 loss, I started to think about what he was doing that made it so hard. It just felt like he had unstoppable combos and that he was in total control of the fight, with me pushed back in a disadvantage all the time. One thing I thought about was that he kept guard breaking a lot. He didn't do many dash attacks, he just went in with a heavy attack and just kept on bashing from there. I also realized he seemed to have a tendency to start with a heavy attack towards my left side, followed by a guard break. So when the next game started and he picked the same hero, I decided to focus only on two things and start building from there. I was going to let him move in with his heavy attacks and always be prepared with my thumb on the guard break button to counter his guard breaks. And that simple move made me turn the whole game around. It turned out he didn't have many other tricks up his sleeve, or at least he didn't manage to pull them off, and this is the case with many of us, at least as sort of normally skilled casual players. We have tendencies. We have favorite attacks, combos and tactics that we tend to stick to. Tendencies that can be used against us, especially in a game like For Honor, when reading the opponent and countering their moves is essential to winning games. In this case, I turned an 0-3 where I didn't stand a chance to a 3-1 where I felt in total control of the game. The first time this happened I was extremely surprised, but now I know losing can be the best way of learning in this game, so this is something I'm constantly thinking about now. This is something to keep in mind concerning your own playstyle as well. I know I tend to use favorite combos, chains and starting attacks with certain heroes, so that's something I'm trying to be aware of. Learning to switch things up and be able to use different variations and relying on different combos is one thing I'm trying to do, and using feints, deflects and parries more frequently is another. This way it's easier to adapt to different opponents and hopefully also more difficult for the opponent to read me. So, to sum this up, if you lose terribly in the game, stick around and see what you can learn from it. Save the video clip so you can watch it afterwards and perhaps learn from it. Things that seem irregular and unexpected while in the fight might just be a standard combo for a hero that you easily can learn to recognize and counter. So that's about it for today, guys. What are your thoughts on today's episode? Do you have some games of your own where you have experienced similar things, and how do you learn to improve? Do you have any tips and tricks of your own that you would like to share? Do so by leaving a comment below, and please give me a thumbs up or down so I know what you think about this video. If you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon next to it so you get notified when I post videos. I'll be back soon with more For Honor and Rainbow Six Siege content, and until then, I will keep being Noiser. Hej då!